2, a plane flies 810 miles from Franklin to Centerville, then from Centerville to Rosemount, and we want to find like the distance and some angles. So I drew a little sketch to begin. We're going to start at Franklin and fly to Centerville. It's 810 miles. Okay, and it says the bearing is 75 degrees. So that is this entire angle is 75 degrees. Okay, and I'm just going to put a vertical line in here. Then it flies from Centerville to Rosemount, 648 miles. And the bearing is 32 degrees. So that's this little angle, okay, from the vertical. We want to find the distance from Franklin to Rosemount and also the bearing for that one. So we're going to find this angle right here. I'm going to call it Y. Okay. So what we need to do first is figure out some angles here. So I'm going to kind of use some geometry to hopefully find some things here. Okay. So let's see. Maybe I can find this angle right here. Okay. Let's see. I have these two are parallel, and that one's cutting there. But I know this entire angle is 70. Shoot, I messed it up. Sorry. It's not this angle that's 75. It's this one. Okay, this one is 75. I keep messing that one up. All right. So this entire angle is 75. Now, if you imagine this picture that I have here, I said that this one's 75. We can find this angle right here. Okay, that angle is 105. Same side interior angles are supplementary. So this is 105, but plus the 32 is 137. Whew. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not a pilot. Just kidding. So now we're going to find maybe the side and eventually this angle. I know it's going to be less than 75, so we'll figure that out. Maybe I can figure it out right now. Nah, I'll wait. Let's go ahead and find X. Okay, so for that one, I have side, angle, and side, so I'm going to use the law of cosines. So I'm going to do X squared equals 810 squared plus 648 squared minus 2 times these two, and then the cosine of 137. Okay, because that was the angle that we found. All right, now I'm going to put that in my calculator, and I'm going to go ahead and just go straight to X. So I'm going to square root all of this stuff, and I'm only going to look at the positive case. Okay, so let me type some stuff in. All right, and I get this. So the distance is 1,357.85 miles. Okay. What I'm going to do now is try to find angle Z so that then I can find this angle. Okay. So to do that, we could use the law of sines now because I have a pair that matches. So I can do the sine of 137 over 1,357.85 miles equals the sine of Z, I'll just call it, over 648. Okay, so don't forget we're going to apply the inverse because we are looking for an angle. So I'm going to go ahead and in my calculator do the inverse. So it takes care of that. These are going to be multiplied. And then divide by this large number. Okay, so I'm going to put that in my calculator right now. Sine inverse, 648 times the sine of 137 divided by 1,357.85. And we get Z is 19 degrees. Okay, so it's little. It's about 19. Okay, so what that means is, let me draw this picture a little better. I'm looking for this. Okay, but I know this is 75, all of this. I know this is 19. So I just have to subtract these now. Okay, 75 minus 19, and that will be my, so the bearing from Franklin to Rosemount is 56 degrees. Okay, that is an advanced question. It's difficult. It took me a few times to just really understand what bearing is. But I just want to show you that it does have an application in real life. Maybe not for me because I'm not a pilot or anything, but I don't know what you're going to do with your life. And this might be it. Okay, you might be flying or something. Would that be on a test? No, not that level. Okay, example one, yeah, sure. Maybe some of the other examples as well. Okay.